New leadership is on its way to Springfield Public Schools, at least for now.
Last night we told you about a consensus among board members to have Robert Leming take over as interim superintendent as Dr. Walter Milton Jr. steps down. But who is Bob Leming? ABC News Channel 20's Kimberly Howard live in studio to tell us. Kimberly.
Well, to many, he's no stranger. He's been an educator in Illinois since 1970, and he's been with District 186 since 1983. But this will be his first time as a superintendent of schools. Although he admits it's not an easy task, he says he's up for it.
1983. These were the basketball uniforms at Franklin Middle School. The Falcons were on fire, and Bob Leming was the principal.
It was a labor strike. And so my first year in the district, our teachers were on the picket line.
A tough time for Springfield Public Schools, but a time teachers remember fondly.
I mean, we had a lot of experience together. As a first-year teacher, he was a great leader, and he was a good influence and a very fair man. He's very genuine.
Karen Streimer was hired by Leming as a phys ed teacher 29 years ago. She wasn't surprised to hear her old boss is taking the district's reins.
He's not a guy that just wants to make decisions. He's a guy that wants to make good decisions for the good of the students, the good of the community. So he's a natural leader.
And a natural leader might be just what the district needs. As Superintendent Dr. Walter Milton Jr. leaves his post with 3 months left of the school year, a multi-million-dollar deficit is stewing, forcing school closures and teacher layoffs.
I believe that can be done, it can be accomplished, but it's not going to be done overnight.
Leming's list of leadership includes director of middle and high schools for the district back in the 90s, principal at Lawrence Education Center, and assistant superintendent for human resources. He retired in 2004, but has helped the district out ever since, including stepping up as interim HR director in December and now interim superintendent.
So I have a passion for our district, our community. I believe in what we do.
And Leming is currently being paid more than $55,000 as interim HR director. That amount is being given to him over a 100-day period that started in December. The school board says that salary will be increased as he steps into the role of interim superintendent, although they're not sure by how much. Marianne.
All right, and the school board says Leming's appointment will be made official during a public vote at next week's meeting. He's expected to serve as interim superintendent from April 1st through the end of June.